You're listening to BambinoBabble's story. Once upon a time, in a lush forest, there lived a sly and cunning fox named Felix. Felix was known throughout the forest for his clever tricks and schemes, which often led to trouble for the other animals. He was particularly fond of playing tricks on a gentle hedgehog named Harry. Harry was a peaceful and humble creature. He was small, slow-moving, and, unlike Felix, had no taste for mischief. Instead, he spent his days wandering through the forest, enjoying the beauty of nature and making friends with the other animals. One sunny morning, as Harry was basking in the warmth of the sun, Felix approached him with a mischievous grin. "Harry," said Felix, "I've heard that you're the wisest animal in the forest. Is that true?" Harry, always modest, replied, "Oh, Felix, I'm not the wisest. I just enjoy the simple pleasures of life and try to be kind to others." Felix, determined to trick Harry, continued, "Well, Harry, I've been on a quest to find the rarest and most extraordinary creature in the forest. I heard that this creature has a special ability to predict the weather. Some say it can even foresee danger. Do you know anything about such a creature?" Harry, ever helpful, replied, "I've heard of such a creature, Felix. It's called the Weatherwood, and it's said to live deep in the heart of the forest." Felix pretended to be intrigued. "Could you take me to this Weatherwood, Harry? I'd love to meet such a remarkable being." Harry, trusting and kind-hearted, agreed to guide Felix to the Weatherwood. They embarked on a journey deeper into the forest, with Felix secretly plotting mischief along the way. As they ventured deeper, the forest became denser, and the path grew narrower. Felix led Harry into a thicket filled with thorns, hoping to make the hedgehog's journey difficult. But Harry's small size and sharp instincts helped him navigate the thicket unharmed. They continued on their journey until they reached a tranquil clearing in the forest. In the center of the clearing stood an ancient oak tree, its branches reaching high into the sky. Harry pointed to the oak and said, "Felix, there is the Weatherwood." Felix was puzzled. He had expected a grand spectacle, not an ordinary tree. "Are you sure, Harry? It looks like just an old oak tree." Harry replied with a serene smile, "Appearances can be deceiving, Felix. The Weatherwood possesses wisdom and insight, but only those who approach it with a pure heart can receive its guidance." Determined to outwit Harry, Felix scoffed and said, "Well, I have a pure heart, of course. Let me go and speak to this Weatherwood." Felix approached the ancient oak tree and asked, "Weatherwood, reveal to me the secrets of the forest. Tell me what lies ahead." There was only silence from the oak tree. Felix grew impatient and shouted, "Speak, Weatherwood, or I'll shake your branches until you do." Suddenly, the oak tree's branches quivered, and a gust of wind rustled its leaves. A swarm of angry bees, disturbed by Felix's shouting, emerged from the tree's hollow trunk and surrounded him. Felix yelped in pain as he was stung by the bees. He frantically tried to escape but only managed to run in circles, attracting more bees with each step. Harry, watching from a safe distance, called out, "Felix, perhaps the Weatherwood is trying to teach you a lesson about humility and respect for nature." Realizing the error of his ways, Felix begged for help. Harry, with his kind heart, came to Felix's aid, guiding him out of the clearing and away from the angry bees. As they retreated from the clearing, Felix, humbled and grateful, said, "Harry, you were right. The Weatherwood taught me a valuable lesson today. True wisdom lies not in tricks and schemes but in humility, kindness, and respect for all living creatures." From that day forward, Felix changed his ways. He no longer played tricks on the other animals and instead used his cleverness to help those in need. The forest became a more harmonious place, and the friendship between the sly fox and the gentle hedgehog grew stronger. And so, the tale of Felix the Fox and Harry the Hedgehog served as a reminder to all the forest's inhabitants that true wisdom is found not in deception but in the simple virtues of kindness and humility.